Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hello, my lovely students. How are you? Today we will complete Unit 3 for Mega Goal 4 Laugh Out Loud. Today we will use past and present participle adjectives, get adjective or get plus past participle, and we will use the comparatives. Let's start with past and present participle adjectives. What's the difference between past and present participle adjectives? Let's know. The past participle and the present participle forms of the verb can be used as adjectives, but past participle generally ends in ed if it's a regular verb, but can also end in d, t, en, or n, and describe how someone feels. Take care. How someone feels. For example, the mice were frightened the cat. How do the mice feel? They are frightened. But present participle always in ing describe what caused the feelings. What caused the feeling. For example, the cat was frightening. The cat was frightening. So the cat caused the feeling of frightening. Participle adjectives can appear after be or in front of nouns. For example, my grandfather's stories about his childhood are amusing. It comes after verb to be. The next example, my grandfather tells amusing stories about his childhood. Amusing here comes before the noun. Stories here is noun. What about get adjective or get plus past participle? Get before an adjective or past participle suggests that something is changing or starting to happen. Get can be followed by an adjective. For example, the grasshopper and the snail got impatient waiting for the centipede. Got impatient. Here, got plus adjective. Got plus adjective. The next example, it's almost time for me to give my presentation. I am getting nervous. Get plus adjective. Get can also be followed by a past participle which functions as an adjective. You should put on a sunscreen. You are getting sunburned. Sunburned here is a past participle. My mother gets worried if I am not home by 10 o'clock. Gets worried. The comparatives. The is used with two comparatives to say that the first thing has an effect on the second. For example, the longer the telephone call, the bigger the telephone bill. The longer, the bigger. The funnier the joke, the harder the audience laughs. The funnier, the harder. Comparative. The more I get to know my classmates, the better I like them. The more, the better. Do you understand? Excellent. Now, are you ready to answer the following exercise? Exercise number A. Complete the sentences with the present or past participle of the verb in parentheses. Number 1. When Jack found out that he wasn't accepted to his first choice of university, he was. Now, how does he feel? Excellent. Disappointed, because we describe how does he feel, so we use past participle. What caused him this feeling? Excellent. The news was disappointing, so we use present participle. Number 2, calling someone by the wrong name is very good. Embarrassing. I did it last week with a new friend and I was terribly embarrassed. So I use past participle because it's how does someone feel. Number 3, people who talk about themselves all the time are excellent, irritating. I used to have a friend like that who irritated me all of the time. Irritated. Number 4, I'm never excellent, frightened by noises in the dark. It surprises me that other people think they are frightening. Number 5, people find winter to be excellent, depressing season. Month of rain and snow can make people feel depressed. Exercise number B. Complete each sentence with the correct form of get plus an adjective or past participle form of the box. Confused, dark, dizzy, excited, rich, crowded, dirty, engaged, frightened, or worried. Number 1. Giselle was supposed to be home an hour ago. Am very good. Worried. But here it's present simple, it's present progressive, so I use getting worried. Getting worried. Number 2, I prefer to use the gym early in the morning. It in the afternoon. Very good. Crowded. Crowded. But here it's present simple, so I use gets crowded. Number 3, I confused and accidentally showed up for the appointment on the wrong day. It's past simple, so I use got. Number 4, you know winter is coming when it starts. Very good. Dark. Start is following by gerund, so getting dark. Number 5, I think I may have the flu. I'm tired and I'm starting to. Very good. Dizzy. To is followed by past form. Get dizzy. Number 6, Kevin engaged when he was 24 and was married 6 months later. Here it's past form, so I use got. Number 7, we are going on vacation next week. We are excellent, excited. Here it's present progressive, so we use getting. Number 8, I'd recommend not buying white shoes. They perfect, dirty. It's a fact, so we use present simple, get. Number 9, setting up your own business is a good way to reach. Very good. 2 is followed by past form, so I use get, reach. The last one, Dale, frightened. Very good. Frightened when he rides the roller coasters at the park. Frightened. Here it's past form, so I use got. Sorry, it's a present simple, so I use gets. The next exercise. Number C, finish each sentence with the comparative. For example, the more money I make, the more computer games I buy. Number 1, the more it rains, very good, the higher the water level gets in the river. Number 2, the better my English gets, the easier it is to understand English TV shows. The more TV I watch, the less I like them. The earlier the class, the more tired I am. The further we run, the longer it will take us to get back. Do you get it? Is it easy, my lovely students? Okay, goodbye and see you later.